Are you guys ready for that superstardom that comes with being on a Netflix show?
Yeah, no, I'd rather not be known.
Don't lie, Amir. You want to be famous.
I really don't.
Take this letter. You must deliver it to the king. The future, the entire kingdom depends on it.
All right, guys, obviously the show feels a little bit like Game of Thrones, and it's magical and mystical. Are you ready for those comparisons? Are you ready for it to be a big success?
I think there's no escaping the fact that people are going to compare it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It
So
is a
yeah,
compliment.
Game of Thrones.
It is
Yeah,
a compliment,
absolutely.
yeah.
I mean, both medieval shows, both have sword fighting and horses and really complex characters. But I think what
And a lot
really
of characters.
Yeah, so many characters.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think our show is just it'll bring people together and
Broader audience.
the entire family
Yeah,
can watch it.
You know, families can watch this, together, and it brings people together.
Yeah, well, it feels a little more wholesome. So kind of talk about that and how you think it's really different from what's out there right now in terms of like YA content, fantasy content. What sets it apart?
I think a lot of the time when you watch fantasy shows and you see kids battling through, it feels like they get it kind of easy, and that if a kid stands up and goes, no, this is wrong, the adults just listen, and in reality they're not going to, and that's what all of these characters struggle with, trying to make the adults see and listening to them and understand that our points are actually quite valid and really insightful.
Yeah, they
You
constantly have
put
to
really
prove
well.
themselves just because of the fact that they're kids.
So Phantomar would be a good example because
Yeah.
he's always trying to like,
Put down his son.
put down the phone and make like the younger novices feel so much smaller and make himself feel so much bigger and seem so much bigger, and actually, you know, we're just
The weakest of them all.
Yeah, exactly. We're better than him.
It will work. Remember, we've got her, and she's the most ruthless scum of us all. I meant that in a good way.
A lot of sword fighting, horses.
Yeah.
How was that for you guys? I mean, walk me through kind of the training that you had to go through.
The training. Oh God.
Oh,
Okay. So
Was
no,
it that
we.
hard?
Yeah, no, it was quite hard.
It
we
was
We
hard.
went up to New Zealand 3
weeks before.
3 weeks before, and we had every day we had 4 hours of boot camp.
Just physical training.
Yeah, like 4 hours of like running, like
Did circuits and
exercising.
stuff.
Yeah, like learning the basics of sword fighting, and then in the afternoon we'd have an hour of horse riding every day, and that was for the first 3 weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know, but it paid off very
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
I feel like if I hadn't done that, no.
You couldn't have shot
We
the
were
show.
all able to ride really well by the end of it.
Yeah,
How do
exactly.
your bodies feel at the end of that?
Oh my God.
Intense.
There was sometimes we couldn't get on the horses
You
after
could
the
get
boot
like-
camp
Right.
because your legs.
I'd
were
wake
just
up on like
jelly.
Saturday morning, but I'm not leaving bed.
Yeah, you're like, I need a day off.
Yeah.
Yeah. This show is obviously based on a book. So how do you think people who have read the book, what's your message to them?
What I would say to, especially to Dutch audiences, because it's really popular
Done-
over there.
Yeah.
It will look different. I like to think of it as we take a modern take on a classic story, and I think the message is still very much the same. We just try to let it resonate with a modern audience, and I really think it pays off because my father read the book to me when I was a child.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, I feel really proud about.
You must be
being-
so
being a part-
excited.
Yeah, I really am.
We've managed to keep the tone of the book and just
Yes.
bring it
But
into
also,
the modern
yeah.
world.
I feel like in the series we introduce a lot more characters. In the book, you kind of only really follow Tyrion's story, and it's kind of boring. I feel like in the series.
Shots fired!
No, not boring. But as in, it's good that we have more than one just storyline to follow. We have so many different people, and you follow each one and you follow their journey.
Yeah.
And importantly, I think Will Davies and the writers, and also Tonka Drax who wrote the book, who collaborated with them, did a really good job of bringing strong female characters into it, which is really important, especially for today, for always. But some of the strongest characters in the show are female,
Sure.
and when they weren't in the book.
Let's talk a little bit season 2. If you guys get a season 2, what do you want to happen?
Oh my God.
Well, the second book.
The
Will
second
it follow
book.
the second book?
I hope so. The second book is really cool as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I read it after we finished shooting because I just wasn't ready to let go of
Is it the wild?
Secrets
the Wildwood.
Secrets of the
Secrets of the
Wildwood,
Wildwood,
yeah.
yes. So I read it after, and it's really cool as well.
Okay.
And actually, we already, in the first season, we already draw a bit from the material of the second book.
So it kind of jumps around.
Well, they just take some things and give it to you, to the audience earlier. So I think they're great opportunities to continue the story.
Is there a world where you guys don't follow the books?
There are 2 books.
There are 2 books, but I think
So then what happened?
our writers are imaginative enough to keep it going.
It works, yeah.
Creative
I
enough.
think Tonka's given us an incredible basis.
Yeah.
An incredible starting point, and the entire world that she created in the books is just so rich, and there's so much to explore.
There's so much more to come from it. It's
Yeah.
not just,
But then at the same time, the show is almost, it's kind of taken its own form.
From the moment I saw you, I felt the power in you.
What powers has this shrimp got?
Are you guys ready for that superstardom that comes with being on a Netflix show?
I don't
you're
want to be
instant-
famous. I really don't want to be famous.
You're in Hollywood.
I know it's. I want to go home to Northern Ireland.
want to go home.
I'm too. I don't want to be famous.
That's so funny, but you're an actress. Come on.
I know, but I'm an actress because I want to act.
Yeah.
Because I want to do my job. I don't want to.
Think about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not.
You guys all agree?
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah, it's definitely, no, I'd rather not be known.
Don't lie, Amir. You want to be
I
famous.
really don't. I need this to happen. I need this
You
to
want
happen.
to live in LA, right?
Yeah.
No, I do want to live in LA, but like, sometimes it's,
You don't want to be chased by paparazzi.
Yeah.
Want a
or
private
anything.
life.
Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's important.
Live my life as a teen.
After people do binge watch this, once it comes out, what is your message to them after watching that finale?
Don't let
Tell
other
everyone.
people. Okay, yeah. First of all, that.
Everyone you know.
Yeah, to watch the show. Like, don't let other people dictate who you are, what you can be. Just believe in yourself and find your own path.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cliffhanger wise, anything that you want to tell them? Anything that's going to stress them out?
Well, you have to watch and see.
Yeah.
See,
You just have to
see
watch
if
it.
it stresses you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.